Alright guys, because it's December and Christmas is right around the corner, or if I post this after Christmas, either way, it's a holiday video. And with that, we have to make Snowman Mario. Let's get to the fabric. We need red, white, and a little bit of black fabric. Red in the matching color, some stuffing, scissors, and pins and needles. Still the template, but y'all should look way better than mine because this is still the scratch version. Also, one thing with the scarf, it's only half of it, so you would basically cut this little shape out and make it double. Right, let's get to it. Alright, so you're gonna want to cut out these pieces right here, and these two are the body and for the face. So before I continue, I refixed the head shape because it was too big in this clip. As you can see there, it's way big. So I fixed it so y'all should be a lot smaller, so that's why it looks different on the video. So you can go ahead and cut out the two eyes and just stick them here in the middle like that. You can go ahead. I don't have it done yet because I'm gonna do it right after because I still don't know how big to make it, but y'all already have it on the template. So just put one here and one there. And then next what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna fold this in half, make your life easier. And just so from there to the end there, then this, you're gonna fold it like that. And from here, sew to the top. So then that is gonna be sewed on like that. It should look something like that when you're done. Do that for here and here. These are easier, you just literally just fold it. Literally all you're doing is just folding all those little creases for all of those pieces. So this is going to be done. That's going to be done. For the body, it's way simpler because there's a lot less. Fold it in half, like so. From here, sew to the top. From there, sew to the center. Fold it this way. And just kind of line this up. And from there, sew to the end. From there, sew to the end. This should already be attached like so. Alright, so the way you're going to sew one of these little edges here, I guess you can call them, is you're going to fold it like that, like I showed you in the last clip. Then you want to stick your needle through it. Start at the end here, but you can also start on that side right there. But basically you stick your needle through like this, push it all the way through and pull. Come back around like that, stick your needle through again and pull, and it'll start making a knot. As you can see there, there's the first little stitch. Then you want to stick your needle through once more, like so, and pull. And you want to repeat that step all the way to the end, and that's how you sew these little parts. And your stitch, you're going to have it like this and wrap the string around it 3 times. Like so, and then pull. And that should end your stitch right there. And I would do that one more time just to make it extra secure. You should have those done here. This is already like this. So what you want to do is you're going to have this one on the bad side like so. You're going to flip this to the bad side. So flip it like this. Make sure they're lined up correctly. So make sure they like match each side. And you want to place it in there. So the only parts that are showing are bad sides on both. Then all you're going to do is just line it up. Make sure it's all lined up evenly. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but make sure they're lined up by lining up like this. And from here, just the way we sewed this part, you're going to sew all the way around, leaving a little opening, I would say about that big right there, to turn it inside out and stuff it. Do it for the body and the head. See? Bad side lined up. You're gonna sew all the way around, leave an opening to turn it down inside out and stuff. All right, after you turn it inside out and stuff it, she'll look like this. And there's your opening. So you want to stick your needle through like I did right there. Come in with your needle and put it in through like that and pull. And then stick it on the other side like this and pull. Again, put it through over here and pull. As you can see, it's starting to sew up. So that's gonna end your stitch and knot it at the end right here. And I did edit it so its head is smaller than the body. The head used to be the same size as the body, but I fixed it on the template, so that's why it looks a lot smaller now. But it should be fixed on your template. Alright, so this is what your head and body is going to have to look like. And you're going to want to line it up by that line right there. Like so. And all you're going to do is just stab your needle here, like this, and pull up. And the way we've been closing the stitches is how you're going to sew the head on. So like that. So it went from down here to up here. Then you're going to pull, it's going to start closing it, and then you do the same thing down here like so. And then you're going to pull, and just repeat that step all the way around the body, and maybe do it twice just to really secure this head on, and then knot it, and you're done. Alright, so that's what it should look like once you've sewn it all around. There we go. Nice and simple. I did it twice just so that head would stay on. So for the nose, you're going to want to cut out these 2 pieces like this, and you're just going to sew it the same way you'd sew the body. Fold it half like that, from here so that it's top, and from here so to the bottom. So it should look something like that. This is what the piece should look like after you've sewn it. Now all you're going to do is sandwich them together like this, and just sew all the way around. And leave an opening, turn it inside out, and then stuff it, and you have your nose. So this is what your nose should look like when you finish. So we're gonna have it like this, not like that, but like this. And I went ahead and pinned down all his facial features. So you want to go ahead and sew these buttons right here, a little lower to where this little crease is, where his neck would be, and his eyes around this middle area, and his mustache right under. So for the mustache, all you're gonna sew is just this little edge right here, just this tiny little edge, because you're gonna end up sewing this nose right on top. The way we connected the head, you're gonna connect the nose right there, make it go through the mustache and the head, so then it's like extra secure. So this is what the face should look once you've sewn it all, as you can see there, and I'll just sewed it right there. It's a little floppy, but that's okay. Make it simple, easy. Still has the shape of the mustache. Now you're gonna grab the nose here, flip to the side that you want it, and just sew it on right there. The same way we sewed this head to the body, you're gonna sew that nose to his face. So this is what your Mario should look like as of now, with the nose and all his facial features sewn on. Looking pretty good, right? Well, now we're gonna go ahead and get the scarf over with, because the scarf is gonna be pretty difficult. So I'm gonna cut out this long strip that I have already on the template, and it'll be on the template like dashed out where you want to have it, about like 2 inches at each ends. You're just gonna want to sew, fold it in half on the bad side, and from here sew to that side. Same for here. You're just gonna sew from there to the end, and leave this open because it just looks better on his neck if you just leave this whole part open. The scarf on the template, it only has half of it. All you want to do is put it on your fabric and double it, so then it's, you know, longer, because I couldn't fit it on a template. This is what it should look like once you've sewn it. I also sewed right there and there on both sides. So that's what it should look like. And the reason I left this open is because it looks better on Mario once it's closed. But first you want to turn it inside out like so. It's kind of might need to get your scissors and just start poking at it. Alright, so that's what it should look like turned inside out. So what you're going to do is on the good side, all you're going to do is grab your Mario, kind of turn it to the side a little bit, wrap it around his neck. And for this, what you're going to do is, there you go. Flip it like that. Underneath, make it come up like that. Tighten it if it must be tightened, and flip it down. Adjust it a little bit so Mario looks a little nice. Kind of just turn it to where you want it. All you're gonna do is grab your needle and sew this to here, and to keep it down like that. It's really easy. The way we sewed the nose, you just want to sew these little edges here, or just kind of poke your needle through here back and forth, and that's how you do it. As you can see, all I did was just kind of sew it right here and right here on the edge, and it just stays down like that. And I just kind of adjust this one over here. Just want to adjust it to where you are. Sorry if the camera quality is a little weird. I'm filming on my iPad. But yeah, look at that. If I can just zoom out a little bit, there we go. And that is Snowman Mario's little scarf here. I think this just makes it look really cool. Look at that. He's got it on. So here are the pieces for Snowman Mario's hat. So obviously these are the same piece. Sandwich them together from here, sew all the way around. In case you didn't know how to sew it on, this is how you do it. You're going to do stick your needle through, stick it back like that, and pull. Back around like that, then keep pulling, and just repeat that step all the way to the end. For Mario's hat, here we have it on the good side. You're going to fold it halfway to the bad side like so. From here to the top like we've been doing on the body. Same for the other end, just like that. So right there. And then all you're going to do is sew this M to this little white piece. Alright, so that's what the M looks like after you've sewn it on. All you're going to do is place it right there now. Try to center it. I'm going to do a little above like that. Sew all the way around. Alright, after you turn it inside out, this is what it should look like. It's on the correct side. All you're going to do is place this right here. Line it up with the 2 ends here, as you can see there. Line it up. And now all you got to do is just sew this whole side right here. And when you pull it down, it'll be nice and neat. That's what it kind of looks like, in case you wanted to see a visual. So that is what that looks like. And all you gotta do is really just flip it like this and sew here. And there's the hat. All we need to do is sew the top part of it now. So you're gonna flip it to the bad side. It should look something like that. We're basically gonna grab this, flip it to have the good side facing inwards. Just gonna place it like this, long ways. I'm gonna place it in there and just sew all the way around. The only opening should just be under the hat. This is what it should look like once you finish. It is fitted a little weird, so all you're gonna have to do right now is just stuff it. And there you have your Mario hat stuffed and ready. So now you're gonna grab your Snow Mario and you're gonna place it right there. Kind of line it up to where you want it. In the same way we connected the head to the body, you want to sew the hat all the way around. And then for some extra detail, you could just kind of sew it down here. But I'll show you how that looks like in a second. So the way I have the needle in through like this, you want to pull and then do the same thing on the hat and go back and forth all around. Alright, so this is what it should look like so far. I sewed it all the way on. You could honestly just leave it like that, but I am going to take another step further. Like the Mario hats, they kind of have like a little indentation there. So you're just going to stick your needle through here, stick it through, make it come out through the middle right here, and make like a little line going back and forth from this spot to right here. And that is how you make a Snowman Mario plush for the holidays. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it was a nice, simple DIY of just how to make a little Snowman Mario plushie. I really enjoy it. I know Universal Studio Mario, whatever, Japan, whatever, wherever it is, it's coming to California. But yeah, I know they already have a Snowman Mario official plush for the first time. So I decided might as well get on that and make my own. I will be making Luigi Snowman, but probably it'll be uploaded at a later date. Trying to rush this video to get it out before Christmas, if you didn't notice. Anyways, like, subscribe for more, and yes, Bowser is coming. There'll be an update video later. But anyway, bye!